Hey, what's going on everyone? I'm the OPJellicent and we are back here on Pokemon Showdown today. Going to be using this Choice Band Reckless Mienshao team right here. I like this thing for several reasons. Obviously the high jump kick is super strong with the Reckless boost, but then people also like to respond to this Pokemon with bulky psychic types, stuff like Mew and Reuniclus, and you can just go ahead and U-turn out on those and get momentum into the Greninja or the Mega Beedrill right here, and just keep up the pressure, which I really like about the team. Poison Jab is able to hit Clefable, which, besides Beedrill, we definitely kind of struggle with that Pokemon, and then Knock Off just as a nice utility. Going with the Jolly Nature, of course, we want to maximize that speed, max attack, of course, but then we're also going with the Assault Vest Magearna right here. Best Ash Greninja switch in on this team, so definitely thought it kept up with the offensive nature of the team with the Volt Switch pressure too, so I like that. And we have Mega Beedrill right here. Very unique U-turner, but I think it fits really well right here. Really like the speed here. He's able to outspeed stuff like Adamant Gyarados after a Dragon Dance, which I've been seeing a little bit of, so I kind of like that idea right here too. As well as Zygarde after a Dragon Dance. Most people don't run max speed, so I like Mega Beedrill. Then we have Coco right here. I knew I wanted hazard control for my Beedrill, but I wanted to keep up with the offensive nature of the team, so I decided to go right here with a nice Defog Electrium Z Coco over something like Tapu Fini just for the U-turn pressure. We're foregoing the HP Ice, of course. Then of course we have Battle Bond Greninja right here with the spikes, and Lando T as our Stealth Rocker. Also our Zygarde counter. Zygarde's a big threat, but with HP Ice Lando T we can definitely try to handle that thing, so that's going to be the team. It'll be down below in the description in case you guys do want to try it out alongside me, of course. It's done pretty well during testing, so hopefully we can continue to have some success right here. And I'll be right back with our first game. We got our first game right here. I definitely see Mienshao and Beedrill doing quite a bit of work. Greninja not so much, just because he has the Fini and the Bulu right here, so I think that'll be more used for spike stacking. I could see Tapu Koko as a lead. I think there's really no reason for me to not lead Mega Beedrill. If he leads off with the Mawile, I can go ahead and just go hard into my Landorus T. He's going to lead Mawile, so I obviously don't want to take a Sucker Punch with Mega Beedrill right here. So I'm just going to go ahead and switch out into my Landorus. I don't really, well actually I guess that could make me pretty weak to Zygarde, so maybe that's not the smartest option. Magearna doesn't really do a ton right here either. We can go ahead and switch out to Magearna instead, just because I feel like he's going to play her off or switch out, yeah. So we're able to get in the, catch the Tapu Bulu right here. I'll go ahead and just slow Volt out on the incoming Heatran right here, and this is pretty good for me. Unfortunately, I don't really have much that wants to take this on except Mienshao. I don't want to go Gran and just invite in Fini, so we're going to bring in the Mienshao right here and just throw off a nice high jump kick. I really want to Poison Jab expecting one of the Tapus to come out. I really think that's a good play to make this early, just because it could definitely set me forward. Alternatively, he just goes Mawile though. I'm going to high jump kick here, and then if I see one of those Tapus as his initial response, I'll Poison Jab next time. He has triple Tapu, actually. I didn't even realize that. I was so focused on Fini and Bulu right here, but I don't think he would be Protect-Tran. I mean, maybe because he has Grassy Terrain, he could have Protect. Yeah, so I should have Poison Jab, but we'll get some damage off if we hit, which we do. Look at that, 35%. That's good damage for Gran. Really wish I Poison Jab, though. That would be so good, but did not see that as being very worth it. Now, as I said, Magearna is not super important in this matchup right here, so I can go out into that on the Nature's Madness, of course, and right here I'm actually just going to go ahead and we have Landorus to respond to Zygarde, so I'm going to Volt out again. I'm pretty sure he'll go back to Tran, of course, and then I can bring back my Mienshao. I don't think he goes Zygarde right here. Do I play off the choke? So if he goes Tran, it's kind of a problem. I don't have good fire resist, but I can slow Volt out. I know I'll live at Magma Storm. Let's Fleur Cannon right here in case he does want to choke and not go Tran. So he goes Tran. Good play, but as I said, Magearna is not important, and I can just slow Volt out of here. Now, he's going to try to get up his rocks, what he does get up his rocks says. We can bring in whatever we want. I can probably go out into my Coco. Coco pretty much claims one with Electrium, except for Bulu, of course, and Zygarde. I want to keep Lando around. I'm going to go back to Mienshao right here, and just go ahead, and I'm going to make the prediction this time and go for Poison Jab, as he does go for the Tapu Fini play. We're able to do a very sizable chunk to that thing, so that thing can no longer switch into my fighting type attacks, which is very good. I'll go ahead and just click this again right here. I feel like he might go Mawile though. Do I have a good mid ground? I mean, once again, Magearna's a fine play right here. Just throw that out right now and do some work. Just goes for the Nature's Madness, so I could have knocked him out right there. Not too stressed out about it. I'll go ahead and just Volt Switch out again, as he unfortunately misses the Nature's Madness, but I was very low on health anyway. So I want to bring out a Pokemon that like doesn't allow Zygarde to set up. Mienshao can come back out right here. If he goes Tapu Koko though, I really don't respond to that too well at this point. But Mega Beedrill is looking like in such a good position to clean up the game, so That's kind of why I'm doing this. Let's go Tapu Koko because I do have U-turn. So if he does go Zygarde, I can go ahead and U-turn out into my HP Ice Lando. He just goes out into his own Koko. I would love some damage on this, so we'll go ahead and just Electrium Z him right now. And then what I'll do is go ahead and just defog his screens away, of course, as we're able to get rid of his rocks and the screens. And if I can win a speed tie right here, I can actually, well actually it might not be a speed tie. I don't have enough speed investment, I think. Yeah, I don't have enough speed. Let's T-Bolt, as he's going to go ahead and just get up the Reflect right there. Let's see what he tries to win with right here, though. Maybe Zygarde now? I feel like Zygarde can just come out and win, which would be really unfortunate, like. Yeah, he's going to go Zygarde. I wish I had HP Ice, but unfortunately I don't. Let's go U-turn. And I think I just go Lando anyway. But Lando is just like, well, I do have HP Ice and he doesn't have a light screen up, so let's go out into Lando right here. As he tries to Dragon Dance, I'll go ahead and HP Ice here. And hopefully it can 2-hit KO from that percentage. I mean, he's not going to be doing too much damage to me. And it does look like a 2-hit KO, so I can go ahead and HP Ice again. Dragonium Z. We should live, yeah. Defensive Lander is just too bulky for that. We're able to go ahead and take that attack right there and get rid of Zygarde, so that's pretty good for us. And he's going to go ahead and forfeit right there, because that was his primary win condition. So I'll drop a GG in the chat. Mienshao doing some work early. Was able to knock out the Feeny pretty much from full, so that was really cool. And I'll be right back with another game. We got another game right here. Going to be up against some sort of like Decidueye setup spam kind of thing right here. Greninja's really good here this match, unlike last time, and Landorus getting up rocks is really good, just to pressure the Dragonite with multi-scale and all that, so he's probably going to try to get up webs if I had to guess. I can just go ahead and lead off here with my Tapu Koko. As he's going to lead off with the Shuckle, of course. I can just T-Bolt right here. Knock this out in multiple attacks, and this Dragonite's going to be very annoying. He's going to go right for the Sticky Web, of course. Do I just Z here? With Decidueye. I can just defog now. I mean, he's going to, what, Sinister Air Raid? So, do I find that to be a problem? I'm going to U-turn here into my Lando, actually. Lando is good against D-Knight. I mean, but as long as I get up rocks, it'll be fine. So we go through the Sinister Air Raid. We'll easily take this attack. Yeah, it doesn't even do half. As, this thing doesn't get Magic Coat, I don't think. I can use this as an opportunity to get up my rocks. As he's going to go ahead and Swords Dance right there. Fast as this thing. 262. Beedrill outspeeds this after Mega Evolving, for sure. 262 versus 425, I think it is. Let's slow U-turn out, as he's going to go for the Leaf Blade. And I think I can just go Beedrill right here. And Mega Evolve and click U-turn. We should outspeed this, even with the webs. So, yeah, that's fine with me. He could Sucker Punch. That's kind of a thing, too. I forgot about that. I'm going to U-turn anyway. We should live a Sucker Punch. He doesn't have Sucker Punch. Okay, good. What I can do here is just bring out my... Well, we break Dragonite's multi-scale now, so that's good for me. These webs are the problem, though. I need to keep Magearna healthy for the Alakazam. I think I just go Tapu Koko. Because depending on what he brings out, I can defog. I know I live a hit from Manaphy, unless it goes for, like, Water Z, but he already uses Z move on Decidueye, so he can't really do that. I'm pretty sure I just claim a kill here with Electrium, which is going to be really good for me in the long run. He can go D-Knight and EQ and probably OHKO me, I guess. Probably not, to be honest. From full health. Am I minus defense? I shouldn't be minus defense. I should just be minus attack. Yeah, so we might live an EQ. Let's see what he does, though, before we get too ahead of ourselves, because he doesn't really have a play that here that knocks me out. I'm pretty sure I live a hit from Alakazam. Alakazam against Koko. Specs. Yeah, we live a Psychic, and I can knock that out with my Z move. Alternatively, I just defog and then go Magearna. Defogging might be the better play, but the thing is, if I defog, then I'm going to be super weak to his Dragonite. So he goes Shuckle right here. I'm just going to go ahead and just knock this out with my Z move, I'm pretty sure. No point in letting this thing do anything. Yeah, let's go ahead and prevent the rocks on my side of the field right here. Just knock out that thing. That's pretty good for me right now. He's going to go out into his Bisharp right here. This might not outspeed me. I can T-Bolt. He would have to be... He's going to go for Iron Head. That's definitely Banded. As we don't flinch and we're able to knock that out as well. So that's very good for me. So we're definitely in an advantageous position. I'm just worried about this D-Knight. How do I not get swept by Dragonite? It's the thing. So let's go Magearna right here. As he's going to go ahead and just click Psychic. I can get a nice Electric Terrain boosted Volt Switch off right here. If I was Shikaberry Magearna, that would be a lot better for me. He's going to Trace Soul Heart. And go right for the Hidden Power Fire, it looks like. I can Volt out right there. Bring in my... I think I can do it with Lando. Like, if I get in on the Dragonite as a Dragon Dances, I get that Intimidate off. I should be able to live a hit with some members of my team, of course. So right here, I have to just bring out a Pokemon to die, pretty much. Let's lure a Focus Blast, I guess, and go back to Magearna now. As what I can do against that is just Iron Head. He may switch this out. He's just going to go for the Dazzling Gleam, so now what I can do is just Iron Head right here. And 2-hit KO this. I know I can live 2 Hidden Power Fires from this range, as we saw. Another problem is this Manaphy. I think I have to defog, but if I defog, I'm going to lose to Dragonite. This is a really bad spot for me. I'm going to Iron Head, of course. And then what I can do right here is just Volt Switch out. And knock it out. So what Pokemon do I want to have in? Beedrill should be able to take a hit from Manaphy. I may want to have in my Mienshao. It's either I have in Mienshao or I have in Gran. Gran will take a hit from unboosted Manaphy, but the thing is, if Manaphy boosts up, I'm just going to lose. What's the best decision to win in the long run right now? He's just going to go and forfeit. I don't know why he forfeited so early. It's kind of anticlimactic, but we're able to go ahead and win the game. I guess I'll drop a GG in the chat. I still think he could have won, but I guess it wasn't going to be Flanium Z Dragonite anyway, so he couldn't really have a chance right there, I guess, and we're able to pick up the win. And I'll be right back with another game. Okay, we got another game right here. Mienshao can offer me a lot of momentum in this one. He has a Slowbro as like a lone regenerator. Actually, I think Torn has a regenerator. I know Torn has a regenerator, so he has a regen core. I think he may lead off with the Drill. I'm just going to lead off here with my Landorus. I know I can deal with Fake Out for Medi. And what I can do right here is just go ahead and... Why is that happening? Let me go ahead and just... Probably try to get a Barox right here, it's fine. I know he's just going to Fake Out probably turn 1 to get off a bit of damage. I know I can take a -1 Ice Punch from full. I'm pretty sure I take it after Fake Out, so... We might be fine there. What doesn't do a lot of work right here? My Magearna is definitely good against like Hydreigon. He's going to go for Fake Out. As what I can do right here is just... Try to catch this Medicham right now and go for Earthquake, as I think the play. Because yeah, he's going to try to knock me out, and this Earthquake should knock him out right here, so... Never mind, he actually lived. Do I trade, or do I try to get up a Rocks? I feel like I switch out. He's going to, High Jump Kick, so what would I switch in on that? Beedrill is very good right here. I don't want to psych off health on Beedrill for no reason. Coco is very good. As much as I hate to do it, I think I just stay in. As he actually misses the High Jump Kick. I mean, Rocks is all within my play right there. As we're able to get that in our favor, of course. And that's why you just Ice Punch the Lando. I mean, he would have fainted either way, and I was willing to sack my Lando, but that definitely worked out for the better of me. And I'm going to acknowledge that right now, so... Definitely got pretty lucky right there. If he tries to go Drill to Rapid Spin, he actually will not be able to do it, I think, because of Rocky Helmet. Well, he can, but it's going to depend on whether the Rapid Spin knocks me out or not. We shouldn't take 7% from a Rapid Spin, no way. He'll Rapid Spin, and if you get rid of the rocks, and then I'll knock him out with Earthquake, pretty much. So, that's pretty bad for him. I feel like he might be just running down the timer right now because of that pretty bad scenario, so... I'll be right back once he makes a decision. Okay, so he ended up coming back and just going out into his Tornadus T. I'm okay with him defogging if he wants to do that. I just want to U-turn out right here. And just keep my Landorus alive right now, as he's actually Rocky Helmet Torn, so never mind. Forget the keeping Landorus alive idea. What I gotta do right here is just bring out my Coco right here. And just go right for a U-turn, of course. I'm expecting Drill to come out, of course, and... Now that Medi is gone, we definitely have Gren freed up a little bit right here. I have to be careful about Fire Blasts, so if he stays in right here, that would be pretty bad. I could go Magearna though, and it won't be too big of a deal. I don't switch into Excadrill EQ well at all now. If it's Scarf Drill, that could be a problem. He's going to go out into the Excadrill, of course, so I'm going to go ahead and U-turn out here and bring in my Mienshao right here. As I'm pretty sure he's going to go out into one of these two mons, so he showed Leftovers, which is good for me. I'm going to U-turn out. I highly doubt you click Earthquake, or do I just High Jump Kick? So if he goes out into the Slowbro, I can just go out into my Magearna. So let's try Jump Kick right here, because I feel like I might just make some bad play like Celesteela too, and that'll definitely take like 70%. If I miss my head Jump Kick, it'll definitely be more big than his, me missing his, because he got to defog anyway, and my Torn went down my Lando went down regardless, so I would definitely think that my head Jump Kick would be a little bit more valuable right here, but let's see what he wants to do, of course, first. Do I just knock? I mean, knock might be good too. Let's just knock. Because either way, we either knock Drill, or we get rid of Slowbro's leftovers, or Torn's Rocky Helmet. And that's honestly a fine scenario. He's really debating whether he wants to Earthquake right here or not. I would never do it. He's going to go Slowbro. We can go ahead and just knock off that thing's item. And it looks based on that damage, the next one should knock him out, so let's go ahead and just do this again right here. As it is actually a Z move on the Hydreigon, so let me switch out here into my Magearna. It's my dedicated response to Hydreigon right here. We will definitely live a Fire Z from full with our Assault Vest and Spidef investment, so that's fine. And I mean, the Drill is really the big problem. He's gonna make a little bit of a play and go for Earth Power. I like that. As what I think I want to do right here is double out into probably. Well, the thing is, if this thing goes down, I kind of just went at the grind. So let's go for Fleur Cannon. As he's going to go out into Excadrill, that's fine. We get a bit of damage off right there. As what I can do right here is just... all I need is that this thing in range of Gran, and then Gran will kind of just go in this game. So let's go right here for the... Mienshao will live the hit. It's too valuable, the Mienshao. Mienshao is a really cool late game cleaner idea right here. Let's just stay in, I think. Since we know it's not Scarf Hydreigon, I think the stay in play is fine. Let's just click Hidden Power Fire, as we're able to live and we'll get a bit of damage off on this, which is something, I guess, as what I can do right here is just sack this Mon off. I guess I'll Iron Head, in case he wants to make... I guess I'll Volt out. He could get up a Rocks, I guess. Will he get up a Rocks right here? He's gonna get up a Rocks right here. That could be annoying. But what I'll do right here is just Hidden Power. And now what I can do is get in my Greninja. And just go right here for the Surf. Or Dark Pulse is fine. He's going to go Celesteela and let me wear that thing down, which is good for me. For sure. I'm assuming he might go for a Leech Seed right here. I don't want to take a hit with this. Let's go here into Mienshao. As he tries to protect, of course. What I can do now is just knock off. I don't care if he wants to do this. Like, just damage on Celesteela is really good for Gran, and Gran's clearly my win condition at this point in the game. So he may switch out into like Hydreigon for sure. I think I have to predict that and go here into my Beedrill. I think I have to predict that. But the thing is, Beedrill can win too after this Celesteela is gone. So let me just knock. Or I just go Coco. I mean, Coco should take anything. Yes, he does go out into the Hydreigon right here. So this is very good for me. I can just go ahead and U-turn out. As he goes ahead and brings in his Excadrill right here, I can once again bring in my Greninja, just to get a bit of damage off right here. And this time I'll click Surf, actually. He's going to go ahead and bring out the Celesteela right here. We do a good amount to that thing. I'm kind of expecting a Protect again, not going to lie. I showed Mienshao as a switch in the last time. I'm going to Surf again, because after this thing is weakened, and we actually got a roll. Yeah, we're in a really good spot now because of that, because Beedrill is like going to win this game with the Drill Run and like U-turn pressure and all that, so if he goes Torn, I think I just stay in Surf. Like, I need damage on that for Beedrill too, since it does appear to be some sort of Fizz-Def Torn with a Rocky Helmet. So yeah, let's see what he wants to do. I definitely don't agree with sacking Celesteela. Like, Beedrill has so much fun against his team now. I just click Drill on and U-turn and all that against his team. If I were him right here, I would probably go Slowbro. It's either Slowbro or Hydreigon. Hydreigon's probably fine too, like, definitely a fine play with Hydreigon right now. I don't see a world in which Mega Beedrill does not win unless I throw it away, because we got Slowbro into range of U-turn. Hydreigon's definitely in range of U-turn. And these last two have been shipped down too. I mean, obviously Torn has the Rocky Helmet and the Regenerator going for it, so that could be a thing. He's going to bring out his Hydreigon right here, which is the play that I would make, as I said. I can just go ahead and bring in... I have to switch in something. I think Mienshao's a switch. I think he'll Earth Power right here. As he actually opts to go ahead and just click Roost, which I find very interesting. I'm going to U-turn right here. And the reason is, I think he can't stand on a high jump kick for sure. And U-turn will allow me to bring in something that I could value. So he gives me damage on Torn, which is very good for me. What I can actually do is go ahead and bring in Grand now. And just click Dark Pulse right here. Or Surf. Let's click Dark Pulse, as he's going to go ahead and switch into that High Dragon, of course. We do a really sizable amount of damage. Do I just stay in and take the damage? No, no way. I'm going to go Mienshao. I need to get rid of this. I just need to get a bit of damage on this Torn, and then Mega Beedrill is going to easily win this game. So that's what I need to focus on. So he already showed that this was his initial switch in last time. I'm going to knock off this time, as he's going to give me the Rocky Helmet on Torn. So that's what I need. As we're able to go ahead and knock off that Rocky Helmet. I'll stay in right here and double knock off. Does he really not recognize the fact that my Beedrill is about to win the game? As he's going to go ahead and stay in again. Go right back to Hydreigon, of course. We get a crit, which is not really that big of a deal. I can just go Coco, I think. I want to defog these hazards away, too, because I don't want to have limited switch-ins with my Beedrill. Never mind. We're going to have limited switch-ins with Beedrill. Let's go here into my... Let's go Beedrill now. And just go ahead and Mega Evolve and click. Probably Poison Jab is fine. Does Poison Jab kill this? Hydreigon. UU Choice Scarf. Let's just say it's an offensive set against Mega Beedrill. This should kill. Poison Jab. 65 to 77. What's he at? 72. I'm going to U-turn here. As he's going to go ahead and switch into his Torn. So I should have Poison Jab then. But what I can do here is just bring out my Greninja. I need to start playing offensively with my Beedrill if I want to win this. Let's go back to it. As he goes for the slow U-turn. I don't think that'll matter. Actually, it could matter, because I only have one more switch in with this. Goes Drill. I do have Drill Arm. I need to hit this attack. Goes back to Torn. Okay, let's U-turn here. Wear that down. Go to Mienshao. I mean, at the end of the day, Dark Pulse flinching is a win con. Let's go here and just go for the U-turn, I guess. As he's going to go ahead and just click that again. Let's go Beedrill now. And click Poison Jab. Okay, let's see. Go the Drill. I'm double Poison Jabbing, I think. Okay, never mind. Okay, so we get that right. As I think Torn lives now, that's the problem. So my play is Poison Jab, of course. Yeah, it's able to live, and now my win con is Dark Pulse. I need one flinch, literally one flinch on this, and then I win. As now we're not able to get it. I really thought Beedrill could win that, but I just didn't play offensively enough, and that was the big problem. Just some tough 50-50s right there. That guy's able to pick up the win. I'll drop a GG, of course, and I'll be right back with another game. Okay, got another game right here. This honestly is not that bad of a matchup, even though it is stall. Like, Coco and Gran just kind of go in. I'm just going to lead off here with my Coco, expecting Sableye lead. As he does just go ahead and lead off with the Sableye, of course. I'll go ahead and T-Bolt right here. As he's going to go ahead and Protect. Now I'll just U-turn out. As he goes Gliscor, which I don't even agree with, because I could always have gone for the HP Ice. I get to bring in whatever I want, though, which is good for me. I can probably just go Beedrill right here. That's not a play. Never mind. Let's go Lando. And he'll probably Toxic right here. I'll just go ahead and U-turn out on the Toxic. So that's fine. And I can just go ahead and bring in Gran now. And I think I need to double expecting Chansey. So let's go ahead and double into Mienshao. As we do catch the Chansey coming in, I'll go ahead and just click U-turn right here. As he goes out into the Sableye, of course. Now I can go ahead and just bring in this Mon. And click T-Bolt again. As he goes out into Tangrowth, I just U-turn here. And just go Magearna. Magearna doesn't do anything. As he goes right for the knockoff, of course. I'll just Volt out now. On the Chansey. Go out into this thing. Click U-turn again. Or just Knock here. Let's just Knock this time. Knock is not going to 2-hit KO Sableye. I need to keep up the pressure and U-turn. As he goes Gliscor now. That's fine. Just go Gran. And just double back to Mienshao as usual. As he goes right back to Chansey. Just go U-turn again. Pyukumuku comes out. That's fine. I can go out into this here. Just click U-turn again. As he brings out Tangrowth. Now I get in Beedrill, quick U-turn. And I just gotta play very offensively like this, so he's gonna go Gliscor, gotta go Gran, double to Mienshao, of course. Goes Chansey, U-turn here. As we're actually wearing down the Pyukumuku, which is very good for me. I can go ahead and just U-turn again. I have him in kind of a loop right now, and I just gotta catch the choke, which the choke would have been right there. Let's go Lando here, as he goes right for the recover, and I'll just U-turn now. On the Gliscor. Go out into my Greninja, double to Mienshao always. And right here, I'll just go ahead and click U-turn again. He's always going Pyukumuku, which I don't agree with, but this is fine right now. Like, this is not bad for me. I can just go ahead and U-turn. Kind of tedious doing this, but is there a play that I can make that prevents this loop from keep on happening? If I had HP Ice, that would be better. Let's go Gran right here. Always double out. And right here, I'll just go ahead and high jump kick, because he keeps on going out into the Pyukumuku. As he goes Gliscor, that does not take two of those. I don't care if you double to Sableye. I'll go ahead and just go Magearna now. On the recover. He's going to try to go Gliscor right here into Roost, so let me actually double out to Greninja. Okay, you know what, I've had enough of this. Let's go out and let's go for the spike. And get in Lando here. On the Sableye. As what I can do is just U-turn out. And bring in Magearna on the Wisp. As he just recovers again, which makes sense. I'll go ahead and just Volt Switch out here. Or Fleur Cannon. I'll just Volt. As he finally shows the Jirachi, which is pretty good for me. What I can do is bring in Beedrill on the Jirachi. And just click Knockoff, I think. Oh, we just missed out on the KO. That's really bad for us. That sucks. I need to defog now before anything happens. Let's go for the U-turn and knock out Jirachi right there. Now I have to defog, but we got rid of Jirachi, which is good. How am I winning? Coco? Coco can win. Let's go Mienshao right here. He might go Gliscor. I mean, we already saw Gliscor. It doesn't take the hit. So I eventually need to defog. So I need to get in on the Pyukumuku with Coco again. And then we should be fine. The spike is really going to help me out too, a lot, because it prevents Chansey from just coming back in repeatedly. And every time I make that double, I get it right, so. Maybe what I should have done was spike on the Chansey as it came in before, and just prevent all of this from happening originally. But then if he went Sableye and bounced spikes back, I mean, he never did. Let's see what he does here, though. He opts to go Sableye. I'll just U-turn out into Magearna on the Wisp. Volt out here on the Chansey. Bring in Mienshao. U-turn again. That's where I should have had jump kicked. As he goes ahead and soft boiled. That's pretty bad for me. I'll Volt here, though. Bring in my Landers as he goes right for the S-Toss. Gets hurt by Helmet. I'll try to get up rocks here. As he goes to Gliscor. Now I'll HP Ice. As he defogs everything away, which is honestly better for me. Beedrill will knock this out from 14. So let's bring this out in U-turn. As he goes Tangrowth, Helmet Tangrowth, that might be the end of me. Big Helmet Tangrowth, they're right there. Let's go for U-turn. As he sacks off his Gliscor. I need to get every prediction right from here. So let's go Magearna. It had to be Helmet Tangrowth. I should have just Poison Jabbed or whatever. Goes Chansey. Volt out here. Bring in Gran on the rocks. Just spike up, I think, is the play. As he goes right for the S-Toss. I gotta make an offensive switch here into my Coco. Or Magearna. As he goes right for the soft-boiled. I think as long as I hazard stack, I might be able to win. So let's Volt out here. Back to Gran. On the S-Toss. Let's try to spike again right here. Nope, he got it. And I think that's it. No, maybe not. I can go Coco here and defog this away. Or I'll just drop the Z move. Let's just drop the Z move. This might knock out Tangrowth from that percentage at the very least, because it is Fizz Def from what we saw. So we get rid of Tangrowth, which is something. Depending on things, we may be able to win. I'm going to Roost up here. Just keep myself nice and healthy. As he goes right for the Soft Boiled. Now I'll defog. As he goes right for the S-Toss. Roost up again on the S-Toss, and now I U-turn to Magearna. As he goes right for the S-Toss once right there again. Just Fleur Cannon right here. Okay. Gets up rocks again. Let's U-turn. Because I know he's going Sableye. Can just bring this out and click. Click U-turn. Clicking U-turn anyway. Let's get this Mon in right here. I'm clicking high jump kick this time. Oh, he sacked off Pyukumuku. Okay. That thing just dropped in one. He goes out into Sableye, of course. Let's go Coco on the Wisp. Roost up. On the recover, Roost up again. Defog right here. On the Chansey. U-turn here. Into Gren on the S-Toss. Go right for the U-turn right here on the Sableye coming in, bring in this. He caught me. I can still win though, because he just did that. Maybe not. Okay, good. I just gotta get this right once. He might have me trapped right here. I need to get him down to a point where he has to recover on me. Okay, let's Roost up again. Keep roosting. T-Bolt here. Keep roosting. How healthy is Sableye? 67. Mienshao doesn't take one of these, right? 72, it's at 100. He'll be doing 100 damage to me, so I gotta get this right. I think he wins. I gotta play off his choke. As he went for Seismic Toss there and it somehow knocked me out. I just had Jump Kick. Or I knock off. As yeah, he won the game. Nothing I could do right there. I just had to play super offensively with my Mienshao, and it didn't really work out, but I'll drop a GG anyway, and we're going to go ahead and end off right there. Didn't really enjoy that match, but it is what it is, and I believe we ended off at 2-2, two very long games to end it out right there, but either way, Mienshao definitely did a ton of work. Could have definitely won that last stall match, but unfortunately, I didn't make the proper predictions, but it's alright, and yeah, the team will be down below in the description in case you guys do want to try it out. Be sure to hit that subscribe button if you are new, so that way you don't miss out on any competitive Pokemon content, and I'll see you next time. Later.